Hey, what's going on? I'm Keith here at Sports Vibes TV, and it looks like Chris Paul has settled down to two markets when it comes to his next chapter in the NBA. Reports are Chris Paul would rather be traded to either the LA market or the New York market. And when it comes to the Knicks, it sounds like there's already a deal on the table. It's just up to the Knicks to say yes or no. And I've been on, social media, Facebook, Instagram, etc. And I've looked around and it seems like fans are already rejoicing and they're saying, Leon, make the deal, do what you got to do to bring Chris Paul in. Now, I would just ask you guys to just relax, wait a little bit, and let's see what the details are of the trade first. I'm a fan of bringing Chris Paul in, even though he has that bloated contract. But the team needs that leader to build the winning culture. Yes, Tibbs is a coach that, has had success around the league. And yes, it starts with the coach, but you need that player to kind of echo the coach's message. And Chris Paul is that player. Chris Paul is that leader. But we have to make sure we're not sacrificing our future in order to bring in a Chris Paul. Because if you would look at the landscape of the NBA, I would think it's highly unlikely that the Knicks can make any assortment of moves and win within the 2-year window that Chris Paul still has on his contract. So any move for Chris Paul, I don't think is a sign that the Knicks are trying to be championship contenders. I see it as a sign that the Knicks are trying to build a winning culture, and they see Chris Paul as a very important piece to that. Also, Chris Paul would be able to take some of these younger guys and teach them how to be a veteran in the league. If you've ever started working somewhere new, you've gone to, maybe a new job. My first job, if I'm not mistaken, was at JCPenney, if you don't count summer youth. And it was important that a sales rep that had been there longer was able to take me under their wing and show me how to move around the store. The same thing can be said in the NBA. Some of these players come into the NBA and they don't have the right role models within the organization. So they don't know how to be a veteran. Not a veteran. They don't know how to be a professional. And if they're able to bring in a veteran like Chris Paul, who can show them how to be a professional, how to do what you have to do in order to become a better pro, then I think we should be all in on Chris Paul as long as the price is right. And I think that is more important than anything. The details are more important than, the big flashing light that Chris Paul name brings to some kind of transaction like that. So let me know what you guys think. I know some of you guys are against bringing in Chris Paul. I know his contract is pretty large. I think he's owed at least 80 or 90 mil for the next 2 years. And the Knicks have the cap space. The biggest hiccup for me is how that would negatively affect, our roster building when it comes to the 2021 offseason. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Once again, I'm Keith, host of Sports Vibes TV, and I'm out.